Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make a delicious capirotada tres leches. In case you guys want to know how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for this recipe we're going to need between 6 to 8 bolillo bread, 1 can of evaporated milk, 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, 2 cups of milk, Mexican vanilla blend, butter, 4 small piloncillos, 2 sticks of cinnamon, 7 whole cloves. And for our toppings, we're going to need raisins, sweetened coconut, almonds, pecans, and sprinkles. So these are ingredients. Now let's get started. Okay guys, so first we're going to begin by cutting our bread. So we're going to cut into about 1 inch thick. So I like to use my fingers. So 2 fingers is about 1 inch. And I like to remove the ends, just so like that they're nice and even. Okay, so once we have our bread all nice and cut, now we are ready to toast them. Okay, so we're going to use our comal and we're going to set it on medium heat. We're going to add a little bit of oil and butter. So just throw a couple tablespoons at a time. Okay, just move your butter around. Okay, so while your butter is melting, we're going to place our bread and just kind of dip it into the butter and flip it the other way so like that the bread can absorb some of the butter. And then we're just going to place them in our comal. Okay, so once we have our bread all nice and coated with the butter and lined up in our comal, now we're just going to give it a couple minutes so like that it can begin to toast. Okay, so after a couple minutes, we're going to flip our pieces of bread over. And we're just going to repeat the process until our breads are nice and toasted all around. Okay, so just make sure that you also get the sides. Okay, so once our bread is nice and toasted all around, and it should be nice and hard, so now we're just going to remove it from our comal. And just repeat the same process to all of your bread. Okay, so once we have our bread all nice and toasted, now we're ready to make our tres leches. Okay, so in a small saucepan, we're going to set it on medium heat. We're going to add 1 cup of water. And to our water, we're going to add our piloncillo, our cinnamon sticks, our whole cloves, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla. So now we're just going to break down our piloncillo. So just wait for that to heat up, and that begins to melt. Okay, so once our piloncillo has dissolved, now we're going to add our milks. So add your whole milk, evaporated milk, and the sweetened condensed milk. The sweetened condensed milk you're going to add depending on how sweet you want your capirotada. So just mix it, and we're just going to warm up our milk. So make sure that it doesn't overflow. So you can taste it right here and see if you want to add more sweetened condensed milk. For me, it's perfect. Seriously, super delicious. So we're just going to leave it like that and just warm up the milk. Okay guys, so after 5 minutes, our milk should be ready. So at this point, we're just going to turn it off. And we're also going to remove the cloves and the cinnamon sticks. Just so like that nobody chokes while they're eating their capirotada. Okay, so once we have it ready, now we are ready to put our capirotada together. Okay, so before we get started, we're going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. Okay, so now we're just going to grab our baking dish. We're going to butter it down with some butter. So just spread the butter. Okay, so now we're going to grab our bread and we're going to line it up. You want to make sure that you have a layer of bread. Okay, so once we have our layer of bread, now we're going to pour some milk. Make sure that the bread gets nice and wet. Okay. And now we're going to add our toppings. And for this, you can add your favorite toppings. You can even add cheese if you want. So you add as much as you want and just make it look pretty. So Got coconut, my raisins. Okay, I got almonds here. You can use peanuts as well. Dry fruit, literally anything. Got my pecans. Okay, we're going to add some color with the sprinkles. Okay. And now we're just going to repeat the same steps. So add your other layer. Okay, so repeat the same steps. Okay, so once we have it ready, now we're going to stick it in our oven for 15 minutes. Okay guys, so after 15 minutes, our capirotada is ready. So now I'm just going to top it with some more toppings, just because I like them to be crunchy. So just add a little bit more of our nuts. A little bit more coconut. And of course, our sprinkles. Okay, and now just like that, now we are ready to enjoy our delicious capirotada tres leches. Alrighty guys, and now for the fun part, serving. So of course you can allow it to cool down completely before serving, but me, I like to eat it while it's warm. I'm just going to cut a slice over here. Make sure you scoop the milk. Okay, and now I'm just going to top it some more, and then we can enjoy our delicious capirotada. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now I am so ready. I love capirotada. This is one of my favorite desserts during this season. So I really hope you give it a try and enjoy it just as much. And of course you can add more milk if you want, but for me this is just perfect. It's nice and wet. Yet it's not super soft. So hope you give it a try and enjoy it just as much. Cheers and enjoy. So good. And let me tell you that it's not super sweet. It's just perfect. You get to enjoy every bite. Alrighty guys, and there you have it on how to make a delicious capirotada tres leches. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and if you regret this recipe, please don't forget to tag me on any of my social medias. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.